morning, and thank you for joining us for another Farmer Tan devotional. This morning we're going to be in Luke chapter 6, if you want to get flipped over there. But I was thinking about we're heading into harvest season, and if we're looking at our lives, what kind of yield are we producing out there? Are we happy with the type of crop we're producing or how much we are? Or is there something left to be desired from ourselves? So if we go to Luke chapter 6, starting in verse 43, so almost to the end of the chapter, it says a good tree can't produce bad fruit, and a bad tree can't produce good fruit. A tree is identified by its fruit. Figs are never gathered from thorn bushes, and grapes are not picked from bramble bushes. A good person producing good things from the treasury of a good heart, and an evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart. What you say flows from what is in your heart. So it's evident what's kind of on our inside by what we're putting out there, right? So if you have a good heart, how can you tell if you're producing good fruit, right? Paul says in Galatians, the fruits of the Spirit, I don't know all of them, but it's kindness, gentleness, patience, and so on. So you can see the evidence of what's inside creating yourself with a good heart by what you're putting out there, how you're treating other people. And if you're not liking kind of how your relationships with people are, maybe you need to be a good idea to ask God to create in you a new heart. Going back to David, he wrote that in a psalm after he was confronted with his adultery with Bathsheba. God said he is a man after his own heart, but after he committed that, he said, "Create in me a new heart, O God, or a clean heart." And so, even as if we've been walking and probably maybe we've had our heart changed or repented, doesn't mean we don't need that recalibrated every now and then. Even those walking in the faith can go through a spell where maybe their heart isn't exactly right with God, and we just need to pray to Him that hey, He can create in us a pure heart, just like David asked. After walking with God and being blessed with God for that long, he needed to go back and say, "Create in me a new, clean heart." So if you look at the things around you, what kind of yield are you producing? Do you need to recalibrate your heart, or maybe for the first time ask to create a good heart, or is your yield good and just keep on producing that good fruit? So I hope you all have a blessed week.